Welcome dear you who chose the cards for the coming week starting on the 5th of September Monday under the number 6. And please don't think that your reading is lost in any sense of the word. When you choose the numbers, it doesn't really have to do anything with the order of numbers, so it doesn't mean that reading 1 is more lengthy or more precise than reading 3, or that reading 5 is less important than reading 2. It's more like you follow your intuition and then you pick a number and then it stands in itself. I got this message or guidance to before we do anything, and I will shuffle the cards in this video unlike in previous videos. I got this message to show you this lovely little sculpture which shows a sleeping baby angel or a child angel sleeping sort of in its own wings, like the wings form a shelter or a cradle, very soft, very protective, and this little baby angel or child angel is sleeping very peacefully, in the embrace of the wings, but one of the wings is open. So there is this awareness that is going upwards. It's almost like letting the light in. It's almost like, I'm comforting myself, I'm solacing myself for whatever happened, but I'm also keeping one wing, one wing open, and expecting good things, expecting the new. And I think this is very prominent after the eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse that we just had on the 1st of September, Thursday, because after an eclipse it's a very powerful, almost like a cosmic washing machine program, how I said last week, and we can feel sort of used and exhausted and almost walked all over once it's done. But also, yes, we need rest, yes, we need solace, yes, we need extra comfort, but we also need the openness, to the new, because we created space with the eclipse, hopefully. So I will be choosing you one card from the astrology reading oracle card deck, and another card from the Angels of Atlantis deck. And so I have a zodiac sign card for you. It's very exciting. And by the way, you are the first one who had a zodiac sign card. And the next one is Angels of Atlantis. There it goes. So you have Libra. This is so cute because Jupiter will be moving to Libra, and that will create a whole lot of shift in the energies too, because Jupiter is a very powerful planet. And you also have enchantment. Look at this unicorn. Yeah. By the way, I'm recording this sitting in Scotland, so the unicorn is everywhere, all around here, because it's kind of like a symbol of the nation, or the symbol of I like to say Scottish spirituality from the years that I spent over here. So anyway, so we have the enchantment or the unicorn, and we have the Libra. Now I will be pinning this down to the eclipse. I feel that something has to be said about the after effect of such a solar eclipse. Now there was a lot of cleansing element around this eclipse, around all the eclipses. We are eclipsing out stuff from our lives that we don't need anymore, and that can include people and relationships too. Libra is a sign of trying to create only harmonic relationships, and trying to bring the best for people. It's like the win-win setup that is the new age pattern of human relationships. If you've ever watched or read the Celestial Prophecy by Redfield, it talks a lot about that the new energy laws, how we set up this new world, must be built on the fact that we are not stealing away energy from each other. We are sharing, but we are also learning to sustain ourselves energetically. We are opening up to the source directly, and therefore we discover that we can take up energy, we can recharge ourselves anytime by connecting to the source directly. And then we bring this to our relationships, and we focus on the beautiful positive learning that we can get out of our relationships instead of trying to kind of trick things out from the other person. Now, about the unicorns, mythologically, these are very sensitive, very pure, very high vibrational creatures. So only those who had pure intentions and the virtuous life filled with virtues, could approach them or touch them. And so these kind of tell me that you might want to focus more on building your relationships on the new energy patterns, the patterns of equality and good intentions. Like, for example, some people are around other people because they are kind of jealous of the other person, and they hope to somehow, trick out benefits and gains from that person. But inside, under the surface, they are actually not exactly liking the other person. It's more like, when someone is trying, I'm getting this message from my guides that it's more like when you are approaching your neighbor because you actually want to steal a recipe, from the kitchen, and not because you're so enjoying, spending time with that neighbor. And when we enter the realm of beautiful new energy relationships, we can feel that there is no fight, there is no need to step on the other person, there is no need to having to play games, there is no need to hide parts of ourselves, fearing that the other person won't like it. It's very balanced. The symbol for the Libra sign is it looks like usually it's a scale, like, yeah, here it is. Of course. So it's a scale, and then there is also in astrology the other symbol, which is one straight line, and then the omega sign above that line, and it's very balanced, very equal, and to me it often reminds me of a person. Maybe it's just me, but it often reminds me of a person who is, it often reminds me of a person who is with arms open. It's like a little head, and then the arms open, and the heart is open. A very welcoming gesture. And I've had this experience, I met, several Libras, and my dad was a Libra, and I noticed this kind of special gentleness and this huge warmth and kindness, in a Libra, that, to not hurt, to always seek for peaceful solutions and the resolution. I'm not saying that Libras don't have a shadow side. Each and all of the signs has a positive and a shadow side. But talking about the enchantment you can get out of spending time with another, you respect boundaries. you respect the other person for who he or she is, and you keep your intentions clear, and you share the love, and that is what moves the world in the positive sense. So I don't know, I'm getting this feeling of like that tiny, sleeping angel figure. I'm getting the feeling of you softening up, or you entering a more gentle realm of relationships. Um, People with open hearts. That's the image that I get. People with open hearts, and your heart opening up more too. So anyway, good luck with that and enjoy your week. And if you would like to know more about the rest of your months or the rest of your year, feel free to get in touch with me anytime. I'm offering online readings and spiritual coaching and intuitive sessions, and well, of course, in person as well. But thanks to technology, we can connect anytime. And you are very welcome to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that, because my channel is still just like the sleeping angel, it's still like a baby. And I hope to see you in the next video. And you can share this one with all the people that you think could benefit from it. Maybe, a person you just met and you are working together on creating a very balanced and lasting, beautiful relationship. Bye for now.